Hey, Brian.
Hello? Yeah, hi.
I wasn't sure. I joined the YouTube button on the invite, and it came up with like my picture and
Well, hang on, just to be clear about this. YouTube, there's no point in trying to join YouTube because that's not interactive. That's like view only or hear, right? If you're going to
understood.
be
But
a
I
part,
thought just as an illustration to
to
show,
test it out, yeah. And you
yeah.
can click on it, should start now.
All right. So now if I went back to that, but
Yeah, I'm there
it would
now. I don't see
probably
it streaming.
if I mute
It
my
should,
well, let's do it with Todd together so we could just you know
it,
um
it I don't see it streaming, unfortunately.
Hey guys, morning.
hey Todd,
Excuse me,
how are
morning.
you? Got the frog in your throat there. How you doing?
Yeah, I do.
It's okay. Uh, I was just mentioning to Brian, if you noticed on the invite, there was an invite to the session that you're on with us, and then there was a YouTube invite right
Yes, I saw
below.
that.
Right. So, um, and when you go on to if you click on the YouTube invite, well, you could see.
Yeah,
I'm
it's not
curious. Do you
working.
see my face, or do you see Brian's
No,
homepage?
no, hang on. Charles, it's not working.
It's not working. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
No,
let me know.
Yeah. No
it's
problem.
not working. And this thing is just driving me fucking crazy. It looks like it might have picked up because we have two back to back. It picked up the wrong one.
Are you providing both links? Would you normally do that?
What do you mean both links?
We have a link to the meeting, and you have a link to the meeting streaming.
Well, it's the same a notification. Well,
I mean,
don't
under
have
normal
to.
circumstances, wouldn't you
Under
just
normal
provide?
Yeah.
thing, no, because you might want to give someone else the public link to
Ah,
put it on
okay,
the website.
got it.
Okay. I'm just going to go to YouTube. It's probably connected to the wrong one.
Yeah, but those are not
Fuck.
back to back, Brian. They're 2 hours apart.
I know, but it's the wrong one.
All right.
It's,
I'm just trying to point out
I
not to.
know.
All right.
You think I've been working with this stuff for a month,
Oh, I
pulling
know
my
that,
hair
Brian.
out.
We're not. We're just trying to help in the supporting the effort. So
So, just so you can see the screen. Okay, so this is where it should be going through, and it doesn't show that it started yet. Possible that in the testing I was doing the thing manually for the startup, so that may let me just see if it's still working. Match. Yeah, it's supposed to have started it. Now, let me tell you something else. I don't know if this is related to it, but yesterday, Charles, after our sessions, I was just starting to test Twitch, and just let me show you what I saw that on Twitch account. Okay, so we'll go again. So I hate this. I hate the way that it goes to live and it pushes audio through you. Yeah, this Twitch thing is horrible.
Mm.
And there's nothing else that does that, and it goes completely against everything that browsers are, supposed to do or not supposed to. So have a look here. Now you can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
You see here?
Yeah. See that handsome guy to the right there? Yeah.
Well, this is, look at 25 minutes, 10 minutes. This is from yesterday. We weren't doing Twitch yesterday. This
Right.
is when we were trying to do YouTube, right? And
so what the hell's going on?
It was being recorded on Twitch. So I was really meticulous about this. I spent a lot of yesterday making 100% sure that there wasn't something going on with the way I, got the thing to start the streaming. And I went in there and I manipulated the database and all kinds of things to make it absolutely sure that I know what's going out when the stream sends it. And what turns out what was happening yesterday is that when I do a YouTube live thing, it attaches as well the Twitch live that I last used. Vonage are doing that. It's a Vonage bug, very clearly. I pointed it out to them yesterday. They're still trying to figure it out and get back to me. But so that's what these things were doing. It was recording automatic. Every time you do a YouTube, it was doing the last Vonage, using the last Vonage, connection details to make a stream there. So that's what was happening yesterday. Now, the reason why I bring this up now is it's possible that they're messing around testing something now, and they've just, they're not doing it to either. Because I don't see, normally when YouTube doesn't work, with this thing, the only times when I see that it doesn't work and it's initiated on there, so you can see my screen here, right?
Yeah.
And you can see these two sessions, live sessions are upcoming. These are the ones for today. This one's here. No, every other case in my testing, it has when it doesn't work, it does so because it's connected to the wrong one. And I kind of with all my testing and stuff, I managed to get it working quite reliably until now, connecting to the next stream that's coming up. But it's not connecting to anything here now. So my guess is that they've done something on the back to try to fix up the Twitch thing, and they've disabled they've disabled the YouTube one. That's all I can think, because I can see.
Yeah.
I can see that on our side we sent out the instruction to do the broadcast to Vonage, and it's got a success response, but it's not making the connection. It says that it started, but it actually hasn't. And let's see if I can also get some details about the stream. If I do something here, 1 second. Yeah, I've got it up. Okay, this is an API call that I make to do troubleshooting. So this will tell me the last 3 streams.
Right.
And so there's only one that's live, and it's showing. You see that over here. I don't know if you can read, but this says live fake. I created a stream named live fake, which has got nothing to do with any stream that we do in Twitch. And this is coming from them. This is not what I sent them. It's coming from them saying what they're streaming right now. And they're streaming Twitch to live fake, which is like nothing that doesn't exist. And it says it's streaming, and it's live to the stream name that is, that's the wrong stream. That's your stream ID. Oh, okay. I had in the copy, I can see that. I had in the copy buffer, because I've been testing out your one, I copied in the stream ID of your account. See, it should start B45U.
Yeah, I can't see it, Brian. I mean, I can't. I don't know.
Let me see. Wait. Let me see if I can make this a bit bigger.
Yeah, it's
bigger.
Yeah.
But anyway,
it's not important for me to see.
I'm just telling you basically what is going on here. It's the stream ID, the endpoint, the stream name. Which can you see my cursor moving around?
Yes.
So it's around this area. There's a stream name. I'm just telling you where I can see definitively that's the wrong stream name. But now I remember more or less. This is what I actually do remember. This is the stream name for your account. So what was happening when yeah, that's the problem with doing a lot of testing back and forth. The stream name for your account I use for this live, so it's actually streaming to your account. To open your account, you should see the video going there. That's why we can't see it with that link. That's okay. That I can sort out. And in fact, what I can do for the later meeting is just fix it up, delete it, and add it in. So we can still go through. I can show you the Twitch thing, and yeah, Facebook is. I mean, YouTube is just such a. I've been doing, a presentation thing, going through all the steps involved here. You can still see my screen, right?
Yeah.
And so I've been setting up screenshots of the sequence of what you need to do when you sign into, when you want to do stream live, and you've got to go all these things.
That's great.
Do your phone number, and you've got to do this one, and it just goes on and on.
Well, that's great. That's great.
So,
yeah, but by the way, that guy David I spoke to, and he said, he's traveling with his main, with his business but he'll be back on Friday. He's traveling to Detroit, and he said that he doesn't have a YouTube account. He said, but the church does. So I said, let's set up your account, and then he can practice on that, and then we'll, I want him to be comfortable so that when we get the church going, he'll be able to help in that transition. You know what I mean?
Okay. So let's just get to the YouTube issue, which is a paramount problem now, which we discovered yesterday with your new account, right? So you have two accounts, one of them which didn't work, and the other one did work. So the one that didn't work, it comes up now. When you do it, at least I have the error message coming up, and it says the embed authority is invalid or something like that. Something about the permission to embed, but it's a bogus thing because it's part of the way the standard request comes up to allow embedding an iframe, and that doesn't change, and it works fine for mine and everything else up till yesterday. And then I did a Stack Overflow search, and I've been seeing, going back for 2 years, people have been complaining about this bug in YouTube. It seems like for new accounts, when you set it up after it's freshly established, it has this API problem. And now, okay, so getting back to you, the one account that it did work with was your normal Gmail account. That's correct, right? See, Saracino Gmail.
Well, I think it did. Well,
we did, because we saw a video recorded there.
Right.
So it did definitely work. But I just want to get into when you did the verification. Did you do that recently? Because you see this thing where it says there's a different verification. There's one for
Brian, I did the verification of the new account you're talking about.
You see when you get this error, live streaming isn't available right now.
Yeah.
Right. And then you have to click to gain access and verify. And then the next thing is you get this thing. It wants to send you a code. You have to verify your phone, right?
Yes, which I did.
Hang on. One of them you did, one then you didn't, because we had to then go on Friday, wait until the weekend because it hadn't been verified, right? Remember that. So the other one actually had, because we did stream out into that account. Now, do you remember? Did you did two verifications, one for each account, right?
No.
I'm just trying to get the timeline.
I don't think I did a verification.
So how did you must have done the verification at some point for your C Saracino, otherwise you wouldn't be able to stream the video.
Right. So see, the verification info is this. I use the same for both, but I only recall doing one verification.
Maybe then you did the other one a long time ago. Is that possible?
I just don't. No, it's not. I've never dabbled with YouTube
Okay,
Live.
So I don't know how the hell that works.
Yeah, so it's.
I'm just trying to figure out.
I understand.
If it's a time issue from verification to when this thing kind of kicks in properly, or from when you first created your account.
Right.
Now,
But maybe we could, you can look into that.
Yeah, I'm
Brian,
trying to do it, but I've got some other accounts, a couple of other accounts that I've set up before, and one that I just created now. Both of them are sitting in like verification time period, so I can't actually do the testing now. And even if they are verified, and the problem is it takes a week from, or like I don't know how many days from when you do the verification to when it actually works. And I have to sort of wait for that time because it's not going to work if that's the issue. If the issue is just not going to work for any new accounts, well, that is then a problem for any new, not new accounts, but for any new verifications. That is the kiss of death.
I understand, but does it make sense to just, I mean, Todd, it sounds like Todd went and did it on his own and got the same sort of result, but does it make sense for us to use this time to just try to get Todd's working and see, maybe we'll learn something from that as well?
No. Todd's not going down any different paths from what you did, and I've done 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I use an existing account, and I got that 24-hour countdown clock.
Right. So we'll see what happens. We can test.
All right. No, but so he got the 24-hour. All right. So no, that's fine. All right. So he started the 24-hour countdown, and
it wasn't a new account, an existing one. So we can see.
I mean,
maybe after 24 hours that will work. Maybe it won't. But I also did the same thing. I've also done the same thing with this. So
does it make sense? Well, Brian, you may have thought this through. What do you want? Do you want to reschedule this call, or do you want to use this call to do something else that you think is going to be worthwhile?
This call is not dependent on having YouTube actually working. I know it works. It works for me. So I don't have to. I was going to show you with Twitch for one thing. How easy it is. So the Twitch thing.
Should we be trying to set up our own Twitch accounts simultaneously while you were doing this?
That's not a bad idea. You can do it. It's so easy to do.
Right. And
it's so easy to do. It's like 2 steps. And I was starting to do the PowerPoint and slides of it, but it's so easy. It's like impossibly easy to do. I can't even imagine.
All right. So let me just.
So you go to Twitch and just create an account. That's all you have to do.
Okay, and then we'll do that. And
what's the URL?
Twitch.tv.
Okay.
All right. So we're both. Now, do we have to do any particular browser, Brian? Can we use anything?
No, it doesn't matter, browser. These days, you don't need a specific browser for anything.
Because like the Gmail thing that we set up, maybe it has something to do with Chrome. Maybe if we try it in.
It's not a browser thing.
All right. Okay.
And we just sign up?
Yeah, just create your own whatever. It has to be a unique username. That's all. And you have to have a password, but you don't even have to worry about. Oh, you have to remember, put your password down somewhere so you can. All
right. So I'm going to sign up for Twitch now. All right, so.
Oh, that's funny.
So you got to have a username, you got to have a password, and date of birth, which you obviously then not give the right one, but in the United States, USA, that's it.
So she wrote like a bunch of like scathing letters about how unfair.
Sorry.
It keeps on saying the username is unavailable.
Well, just put a 9195. I mean, you can easily make this up something that's available. I often do is I make into a username, an email address, so no one else will have it. So you don't use @ but instead of the @ sign, use AT. So you know that no one's going to have Saracino AT xfactor.com, or something like that. That's what I often do to guarantee uniqueness.
All right. So it worked when I put six numbers in there. Okay.
Yeah.
2, 2.
Jesus,
Yeah, if you go E4, well, but then this.
Is
every
that
time I
audio
try to
coming?
sign up, it's
Is
not.
that audio coming from you, Todd, or is it the voice that I'm hearing coming in? Is it coming?
No, that's every time I try to. I'm doing something wrong when I'm trying to set up from a UI standpoint. So give me a second. It keeps on my setup keeps on failing. Like I can't find the submit button.
Oh, the sign up is in gray until you fill in all the rows, right?
Wow. I put in a password of capital ALL underscore 1982, and they said that's no good. That's
You got to
ridiculous.
just keep on trying. It's weird.
Well,
I've
just like look, you open a notepad, put in a whole long one with mixture of stuff. Make sure you save it and then paste it in. There's no point in trying to deal with all of their requirements.
Wow. I've never seen one that makes you put in such a complicated one.
Yeah, well, you can easily do it just by
I know.
pretending you're a monkey on the keyboard.
Okay, I'm joining. They sent me a code.
So you have to verify with the code, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm almost there.
I am all set. How exciting.
Oh, you beat me to it, Todd.
I beat ya, nah.
Shit, no, it didn't send me my code. What's going on? Please solve the puzzle so we know you're a real person. All right, Jesus.
Do I need to? Do I care what I'm into, Brian?
The Rhino.
Do I care what you're what?
It asked me what I'm into, and it's making me select.
Oh yeah, it always does. That's a real pain. Just click on something, and then you have to select something. Every time you log in, it wants to know what you like. But the thing about using this Twitch for the streaming is you never have to log in because we handle it all through the API.
I got 47 new Prime loot. Woohoo! What does that mean? Dumb.
You can buy some avatar or something.
It says pick the Rhino, but I can't find the freaking Rhino in the picture. I'm getting it wrong. I'm just guessing.
Oh,
they're just like unbelievable.
Well, ask for another one. Doesn't give you that option.
Oh my gosh. What the hell's going on? I'm not a real person, I guess. What the hell's going on?
Well, it depends on whether you're spelling R-H-I-N-O or R-I-N-O.
Pick the Rhino. All right, is this a Rhino? Fuck. This is unbelievable. 2. All right. Come on. All right. I think I got it now. All right. Validation complete. Okay. Now, enter the verification code. Did they send me a verification code? There we go. All right. Now we're humming. There we go.
I'll be back in 30 seconds.
All right. Oh, 5 6 084 084. Okay, I'm all set. It says.
All right.
All right.
So
now that's good.
You can test it by just share your screen and I'll show you how I can test it.
Okay, hold on. Do I want to save the password? Yeah, let me save it. Okay.
Make sure you got a copy of it because you'll need to.
Yeah, no, I wrote it down. I'm all right. Choose some interest. Let's figure out what it is you're into. Choose some interest. I don't want to fucking do this. No, I don't have to do this. All right, music. You're back.
I am
Oh,
back. I'm
all right,
looking
good.
at this.
All right.
This Twitch screen is a lot of shit going on. I don't like
Yeah.
the
It's look,
UI.
I got audio just coming up. I mean, it's just what happened.
Yeah, it does
Am I-
that. Yeah.
That's
Okay, what do we
fucked
do
up.
now, Brian?
All right. So going to Charles, share your screen. We'll do it with one.
Hold on now. Hold on. I get it. How do I get rid of this audio?
You can close it down. You don't have to have it open. You just close. You're done with it now.
What the hell's going on here?
You're done. Close it.
Oh, I am. I'm closing it. Right. All right. Hold on. Let me go back to Twitch again. Jesus. Twitch. All right.
Share your screen.
I'm going to share my screen.
Yep.
Look at this again now. How do I? All right. Hold on. All right. Here we go. Now I figured it out. Okay. So now I'm going to share my screen. This is it. And then I share my screen. All right, now you should be able to see it now. Okay, see it?
All right, so now open extend of business like you're going to set up a meeting. You don't need to be in Twitch, Charles.
All right, I thought you don't want. All right,
No.
so all right, so I'm gonna go in here to extend. All right, so I'm gonna set up a new meeting.
Yeah.
All right, let me go. All right, I'll do it with the main channel. I know usually.
You don't even have to have the thing completely set up to test this thing.
All right, so I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go broadcast options.
Yeah, if you do Twitch, you can click on that. It'll tell you can't do it though because there are a number of things that need to match.
Hit Twitch live, right?
Yeah, you have to do Twitch live.
Okay.
And so you must have a duration of at least 30 minutes. So a couple of things. It'll just tell you if you can't do it. So just hit OK.
Okay.
So make it 30 minutes or in longer. Doesn't matter.
All right.
And then instead of you can try it again. You'll see there'll still be something.
Okay.
Scheduled to occur every week. The time doesn't matter any time. So you have to repeat it every week. All right. Now broadcast options again. Now you should be able to click.
Okay.
All right. Login name.
All right. So I got to put in my username, right?
Your Twitch login. Yeah.
Right. And I guess Twitch authorized, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on.
Okay. You have to read that and then authorize it.
All right. Read your channel's streaming key. All right. Wait. Read your channel's streaming key and stream on your behalf. Says you'll be redirected to XPub. All right. Only click authorize if you trust extend. All right. So I trust extend, right? So I can hit authorize, right?
Yeah.
You following this, Todd? All right. So there we go.
And you see it's done. You don't have to enter anything else.
Okay.
That green saying live stream schedule is scheduled and it's put it in Twitch. Now you can go into Twitch. You don't have to set up the meeting because this is just to show you how to activate. This will be.
So now I go into Twitch, Brian?
So you go into Twitch and immediately put your.
Let me just make sure it's I'm signed in.
No, yeah. Click on that. Click on that.
Yeah, all right. So I'm there.
Your channel. Channel.
Woody.
Channel. Yeah.
Okay. Click on channel.
All right. So scroll it up.
Scroll it up.
Your page.
This.
And click on schedule.
Okay.
And you see there? The meeting is scheduled. 11:30.
For like right now, it's 11:30 right now.
Yeah, because that's when it's scheduled. But if you go into edit schedule, click the top right side, the edit schedule, click on that, and it'll show you that it repeats every week. So you see there, extend meeting every Tuesday. 11:30 to 12:15,
Yep.
and you can delete it from there. Right.
So I could delete next Tuesday's meeting if I wanted to.
No, it doesn't. Okay, if you want to just skip one meeting, click on the pencil there next with the
Right.
pencil, and then you say it's every Tuesday, but you can tell it to skip. Where's the skip thing? Skip today's stream, and you can only do it for today. So you can.
So you'd have to do it each time if you weren't going to be.
Yeah. So that's the way. That's its limitation. It has to be every week, but you can choose to skip it. So that's that radio button that you can click.
I can move this over, right? I can just hit this.
Click on it. Yeah. So it's saying it's canceled. Right.
So today is canceled right now.
Yeah.
Or should we leave it and we're going to do a whatchamacallit? Like we're going to.
No, we're not going to do it through this. This is just.
We're not going to do videos right now and through this and see how it works through Extend.
Well,
I mean, we're in the time zone.
Okay, if you want to, then don't save it. Let's click on cancel.
Okay.
Click on cancel.
Cancel.
Okay. All right. You can close down Twitch.
Close down Switch or minimize it?
Close it. Either way, don't really need to go back
Right.
in there.
I'm minimizing it. Okay.
All right. So now you can invite somebody.
All right. So if I invite my, all right. So this is all set. I'm going to leave all of these settings.
Yeah.
Sidebar, anonymous, I'm going to leave it all, right?
Yeah.
So if I go in here and I want to invite, and I'm going to invite my group. So I have my X Factor group, which is you two gentlemen. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And usually I X out of myself. I'm going to send the invite right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't have any title here. I'm just going to say, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sending it. All right. So it's coming to both of you.
Okay.
And it should come to me, right?
Right. You have to be careful clicking on it. You have to mute your microphone.
Right. But well, so I guess I could.
Do I go to the meeting or do I go to the stream live?
You can do either. And you can also, if you go to the, let's just go to the other one first.
Yeah, let's go to the Twitch. We know our other stuff.
Hang on. Let me share my screen so I can kind of.
I'm gonna shut off my screen then, Brian. Just for screen share for right now.
You can see mine.
Right? I think I can see yours. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here's the thing: is this will stream live on Twitch here.
Right.
So I'm going to click on this one. All right. So it says upcoming. Let me see if it's actually.
Should I turn my camera on, Brian?
No, hang on a second. You need this. It hasn't started because you haven't actually joined it. So someone needs to join it. You can join it. Click on your invitation.
But should I join it with? I'm going to join it with Extend.
Turn off microphone.
I'm going to join it with Extend right now. Okay, is that okay? Or join it with Twitch? I'm going to join it with Extend.
Yeah.
I'm going to shut the microphone off, and I'm going to turn the camera on. I'll leave the microphone on the session that we originally started with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we can see you now on Twitch.
I know. I don't. So how could I? Let me minimize this.
You can see.
Let me look at your. Let me look at your screen.
Hang on.
So.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You can see my screen, right?
No, I can't. I mean, I'm still in the the Extend session.
I see the stream. Well, I did. Now you stop, Brian.
No, I was just trying to figure out why Charles can't see it.
No, wait. Let me. I need to look at it in Twitch now, right? Or off of the invite, Brian. So if I just got this.
No, you don't look at it in Twitch.
I don't.
No, you look at it in the browser. The link. This link here.
Well, you're not sharing. I don't see your screen share anymore. Do you, Todd?
In the original meeting, I do.
All right,
Todd,
well, maybe
do you see Woody 17247 and Charles' video with live? Can you see me moving it around?
I see. I see. I don't see Woody. I see Woody in the URL, and I see Charles on the screen. In the.
All right. Hang on a sec. Let me just verify something.
Wait a minute. When I put my cursor over the screen, I do see.
All right, now
Woody.
I see it, Brian. Brian, now I see it. I see it. So don't. I see your screen, and I can see me.
Okay, so this is Twitch, right? If you hover over it, you can see it's streaming to two viewers, right?
I get the exact same thing.
Right?
Yep.
And furthermore, it's got a link to the live stream. So if you're not live, you can click on this, and it'll open. So I don't know the registration is. And it should open. I don't know what the registration thing is. But anyway. You're supposed to be able to click on that live and it'll join the live.
Well, that's really easy. The Twitch one's really easy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not many steps involved. I mean, and once you've done it, you've done it. You don't. All you have to remember is your Twitch name and your password. That's it.
No keys or anything.
No.
Now, there are several others that we may be able to work with. So Brian, what I mean, there are I was mentioning I watch a fair amount of podcasts, and I watch them on all different platforms. Okay, so yeah, one, like, the most popular is YouTube. Twitch comes up. There's this one called D Live, like David Live, D Live.
Yeah.
Rumble, BitChute, Truth Social, which is the new one that the Trump is partnered with. Anyway, those are just a few, and there's dozens of others. Hold on for 1 second. Hey, Chris. Yeah, when you gonna be here? I'm on a conference. What's up? Beautiful. I'll see you then. Bye.
Well, I looked at a few of them, John. We brought this up before, and I looked at a few of them. I didn't see any that enabled us to do the iframe embedding, which is essential for this.
Right, and so there's, you looked at a few, and I'm not saying, so even if, even if we just had these two, that there's enough opportunity. The idea, see, all right, so what Brian and I talked about yesterday, Ty, just to bring you up to speed and say we're on the same page, is if we can onboard lots of publishers to use our platform in conjunction with YouTube or Twitch or maybe several others down the road that we find that we can work with. But right now it's these two. And then we would do, we got to figure out the metrics. So, is it a rev share on the advertising? Is it some minimal baseline subscription that they pay us to just cover our expenses? And then, so that's, but the idea is, so we want to get some people up quickly and start to gain some data as to what the revenue would be from the different banners, as well as, just the overall performance of the network. So we're going to a few close ins that are, friendlies. Like this guy David has a church, several churches that we're going to try using this with. Brian's brother-in-law is a photographer that has a YouTube presence that he may want to use this. John Zelenka, who you've met, has, a couple of different initiatives that I can get him to use it. but we would need to be, you and I, Todd, need to be proficient in helping them get set up.
Right.
So, and of course, Brian could do it, but we want Brian to focus on what he does, and you and I
Yeah, of
could,
course.
this is stuff you and I could do.
Yeah.
So that's the plan. But we need to get some activity on this as quickly as possible so that we could gain the metrics now that we're looking for. So Brian, all of this is being recorded. I'm not comfortable in having this just out there in the ether, but we'll be able to just erase this.
It's not available to the public. You just delete it. You can delete it in your Twitch channel.
So I can just go into my site and just exit out, and it just will go. Right?
Let's do that now. You're sharing your screen so we can see.
Well, I'm not sharing my screen.
Oh, you're
just sharing your screen.
I'm sharing. It doesn't matter. You can share yours at the same time. So,
right.
So just share it, and we go into Twitch.
All right. So if I go here, I say allow. All right. So now I'm sharing as well. So do I need to go into?
Just go into Twitch.
Go into Twitch. Yeah, I do. All right, here's my Twitch.
Okay, so do a Control R to reload it. It doesn't refresh automatically.
All right, Control R. Okay, there, I just did.
All right, so channel. Now the content is going to click on home and just see if anything. I don't think it's going to appear there until the
home.
the
up here.
Yeah.
Home.
Until the event is over. So you have to wait, I think, for the event to be over before you can see it there, but you'll see it as a let me just show you mine so you can get it.
Yeah, it's fine. Let me go back to here. All right, now.
Hang on a second.
Yeah.
Twitch. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Share my screen. Okay, there we go. I just hate this fucking automatic audio. It's awful. So let's see, login.
Yeah, that's
supposed to be a feature, not a bug.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up. Okay, so let's see, channel. Channel. All right. So when you click on the channel, this is my test account, right? So home is all of the. Don't you see it? You can see it.
Yeah.
Look at what I'm sharing.
Right. Hold on, Brian. I got so many screens open. This is where I'm in trouble finding you.
Home is where you want to.
All right, now I got you. Okay.
So, you can take any one of these, which I'll do in the interest of avoiding a lawsuit. Hang on. Let's see.
But you can. Those are from yesterday, so that
I'm just showing you it's the same kind of thing.
Right, so you can just go in and there's a delete button there. You can just
that's what I think, but
yeah.
I didn't have so many on there, so I would have thought I could right click on it and delete it, but that's just a browser. So this one report, that's not it. It's really
maybe in that screen that we went into earlier, Brian. It had the edit button. The edit.
So we're in here, and so custom layouts. So we've got this. Okay, maybe here. Delete. Oh, and make it difficult. All right, so you just got to go into them one at a time, and there's
Okay.
an option to delete.
Yeah, and we'll figure that. So, Todd, you and I got to become very familiar and expert in this, so that we can. Because the more we can, the more people, publishers we can get going, the better, right?
Yeah.
But not, we don't want to go too crazy, but we want to turn the lights on kind of slowly, and but we need to spend some time in this now. Before Todd, we have you another 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, so I wanted to just have this 10,000-foot discussion for that I think will be helpful for both of us, Todd. And so, Brian, I'm going to just ask you in the order of importance, what are the benefits of um, doing extend with Twitch or extend with YouTube? Tell us in order of importance how you would summarize the benefits. And I'm going to take some notes.
The pros and cons of each one. So
Sure.
Okay, so first of all, YouTube.
YouTube.
The pros of YouTube is that you can do a one-time session. At any time you can do it, right? So you can just do it once off there, but that's also a con at the same time as being a pro, because you can only do a one-time session. You can't do a repeating session with YouTube, right?
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
You can't set it up to repeat every week or every anything. Even in the console, when you go to YouTube in the console, you can schedule it for a time, but you can't schedule it to repeat, right? Same thing in
Right.
the API, and when you set it up, and that's why when you go into our system and you have it repeating, it won't allow you to do the YouTube thing. It will only do it if it's a once-off, right? It will only allow you to stream to YouTube. Are we still hearing me? Or my screen?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So that's the pro and the con of YouTube. The other pro of YouTube is that the link to the live session automatically becomes a link to the archive session, right? When the session is over. The session is over. If you open that page, you'll go to the recording, right?
All right. So the link to the live session is automatic displayed in the floating message thread, right? But
I'm not talking about the floating message. That's something else. I'm saying that you're still seeing it on my screen, right? Still seeing.
Well, I'm seeing we're looking at the Twitch interface right now. Yeah.
You see my screen with my email?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So this link here, the public link, right? If I click this public link here, right now, I'm getting you live, and that's because it's live, right? If I have a Twitch link and I click on it after the meeting, it's Twitch. What I'll get, it'll say you're not online, and it'll just give a link it'll show you a list of your videos, right? But it won't play the latest one.
All right. So,
That's
but
one.
all right, but see,
if you go
right,
to
right,
YouTube,
right. So I hear, but so Brian, can I just stop for a second? This is for us internally, understanding the differences between the two platforms. That's crucial. That's important. But what I was asking, the question that I'd like to discuss is on a 10,000-foot sales and marketing level, the benefits to not necessarily, I want to keep it sort of covering both Twitch and YouTube, but the benefits of this approach. I want to keep it sort of high level, and then we'll you can definitely give us the granularity
Well, that's what
differences
I'm
and
trying to give you, the benefits.
yeah, but you're giving me. I wanted first. Let's start with 10,000 feet.
10,000 feet, there are no clear benefits.
Well, 10,000 feet. All right, so let me give you one. There's to the publisher, there's minimal cost
No,
to
Charles,
distribute.
hang on. Let's rephrase the question. You want the distinction between Twitch and YouTube from 10,000 feet. There is no distinction.
No, I'm not. That is no. I'm not. I'm asking for just
other than the scheduling aspect.
I want to speak just about not. I don't want to distinguish between either. I want to talk in generically
Well,
because
that's
it'll
how you
help.
started out, saying you want to know what the difference is.
I apologize. I'm not.
All right.
I'm not
So
communicating as succinctly.
Okay, all right.
Right.
And there is no difference from 10,000 feet, basically. I think there is a difference in terms of the scheduling. Practical side of it, there is a difference. Some people want to have something that repeats every week. That's the nature of what they do. It's very important. The fact that we can provide that is important, right? We can only do it through Twitch. We can't do it through YouTube, but they have never been able to do it through. There's no way to do it through YouTube, okay? So from 10,000 feet, I think that is a distinct difference, right? Others will never do a repeating thing. They want to do once off only. And in that case, the YouTube is useful that we can offer that. They can just do one time, there it goes. So those from 10,000 feet are distinct advantages and differences between the two. The other big thing, the other main reason why they would use it, the main or almost primary reason they would use it is to reduce costs, because we can support users with 15,000 connections, up to live connections, each one of which could potentially interact with the moderator or join in. Although that's bedlam, you don't even want to think about doing that where it's a free for all, but there is that potential, and that's our third option. When they do the live meeting thing, is through the live streaming through our TalkBox 1-inch connector, 15,000 limit. That's expensive. Every single stream has a cost of 1/4 cent per minute. Right?
Wow.
That
so
builds up.
let me just interject real quick. All right, so from 10,000 feet, forgetting about Twitch or YouTube, let's just talk in general. There's clearly a cost savings when you're talking volume. One. Two, it's going to give the publisher our feature set, which is second to none as far as messaging, attachments, sorting, alerts. That's number two, right?
No, look, Charles, I thought we were
No,
focusing
hold on.
on live streaming.
What? I'm talking about if we're Brian, I'm talking about just the capability that's been developed right now.
We're not finished with the live streaming part of it. Let's do one component at a time. All right? Okay, 10,000 feet live streaming. The number is very important. If we're going to want to scale it, a large number of people, then it's important in terms of keeping costs down. Extremely important. If you're going to do thousands, there's no real practical way to do it. It'll just be way too expensive for almost everyone. But there are other practical things that can be significant. One thing is, even though you may not be inviting the public, you may want to have a record of it every time. In this way, there's almost no cost to have a recording automatically every time you have a meeting. And it's available and it's in your sidebar if you want it that way immediately after the meeting. I think that is a 10,000 foot advantage, right?
So so the cost to do live volume streaming is one. The capability to immediately make available archiving within the same link, or it's different for both platforms, but that capability too.
Yeah, I think there's
and
three.
then I just want to sort of summarize. Look, we're going to be talking to Jim Morris in an hour, and he he got a little elevator pitch from me. I got his attention. You know, he's a friend. He'll talk to me about anything. But I want to I need help, and I need for us to put our heads together on what is the 10,000-foot elevator pitch to get people interested. All of these features, Brian, you can go point and verse about all the benefits of, and it's great. But I right now I'm looking just for, you know, the high level. All right, I'm going to be gone for 30 seconds, like Todd. I'll be right there.
Hey, sorry, Brian, I missed. Which one has the 15,000? You can stream 15,000. Which one?
So that's our normal Vonage TalkBox connection thing, like we're doing now. There are no limits to it. Anyone can join in, you know, within limits. You can also specify that people can join in with or without audio, and you can also specify in an invitation that people can get put in the queue. But there is essentially not really a practical limit. It can go up to 15,000 active participants, but each one of them, that's the default. That's like what we're doing now, right? Where if you don't do the other YouTube live streaming, or you don't do Twitch, the other one is there's those three options when you set up the meeting. And the third one is just, it'll do it using our normal platform, but the cost is $0.25 per minute per user, whether or not they're actively participating. They could be only receiving audio and video, you know, and they would still be the same price.
Got it. Okay.
So we also have a price. I'll repeat this when Charles comes back. We also have a price for the live stream. It's 30 times higher than the per stream and for the event, which sounds like a lot, but it's only once. You only pay once for the live stream, whether or not there's 50,000 people or 500 people or 10 people. So it ends up being 10 cents per minute instead of 1/4 cent per minute. I say that's 40 times. It's much
But it's 10
higher.
cents per minute, but not 10 cents per minute per participant.
No, it's just overall, just like 10 cents, no matter how many people. That's the price for it to deliver the stream to the endpoint, to YouTube or Twitch. So it's charging us 10 cents a minute. So, that's like $6 an hour, right? So it's not a significant cost. However, if you're going to do like a small number, like 30, the break even is like 30 or 40. If you're doing 30 or 40, you wouldn't be doing it to save money, because if you're doing it to save money, it could cost you more if you're doing it at the lower level. The reason you'd be doing this to save money is if you're going way more than 30, 50, 100, 1,000, that kind of level.
Brian, does that cost sort of approach apply also to on demand, the rebroadcast?
No, you pay nothing. Pay nothing as long as it's saved on YouTube or Twitch. There's nothing. You just
because see, Todd, in the streaming business, from what I understand, and I don't think it's changed, they're still charging for live streams and for rebroadcast, like download streams or streams that they provide, and people will pay. And the meter just keeps on running. You follow?
Right. Yeah.
So that's a good point, because you could have a smallish meeting and not really make it open to the public, but you could want to have the archive available to everyone. And if you make this
once it's edited,
it's either edited or not. Even if you don't want to edit it, you just don't invite a bunch of people. It'll be immediately available once it's over in your inside.